Hey, welcome to my podcast. Super exciting news has just dropped. Our favorite anti-hero, the Red Comet, Shah Aznavour will be joining the SH Figuarts lineup in October. For years, I've been questioning Bandai's decision for not making SH Figuarts action figure from the original Gundam series or from the Macross series. I'm sure they hold the rights to those IPs, yet they refuse to make anything from those franchises. It is so frustrating. I mean, who doesn't want a Lin Min-Mei action figure, right? Yes, Mega House has the GMG collection, but it's not the same as the SH Figuarts. So it seems like our prayers have finally been answered, and this is a huge win for those of us who had been patiently waiting for this. I think for the most part, Shah looks pretty good. Even though some of the expressions feel a little bit sus to me, I'm still 100% in. I would have loved to see an unmasked head sculpt being included here, but knowing how Bandai works, I think they'll make an exclusive version with the unmasked face as a bonus. I do hope that this is just the beginning and this opens the door for other figures like Amuro, Sailor, Lalasoon to join the lineup in a future date. It's going up for pre-order on April 25th. And next, there is something new coming from the Gundam universe. And this time, Bandai had decided to redesign the Gundam Universe 6-inch figure lineup by introducing the Universal Reaction Frame this year. It is a new inner frame system for the Gundam Universe action figures that will feature enhanced range of motion, kinetic styling, and more durable construction. The new inner frame is much more sophisticated. It uses multiple points of connection to better coordinate the movement of the figure. It also increases the range of movement and thus allows for more extreme poses. With kinetics styling, Bandai has fine-tuned the aesthetics of the figure with better arrangement of the parts, better balancing and proportioning, so that it works better and looks better with the new inner frame system. And if you're not familiar with the history, the Gundam Universe lineup was initially introduced to target the North American market where 6-inch action figures are the predominant form factor. The target audience is supposed to be mostly kids. Well, we're not going to tell Bandai about that. But that's why these figures have to be made to be more durable than, say, a Robot Spirits figure. And news has just dropped that Target in the US will have a special edition Charles Zaku 2 from Gundam Origin on sale. It is subjected to regional availability, so check with your local stores first. And in a few days' time, we'll be given more information about the Expo 2025 Pavilion Gundam in Chogokan format. I imagine it is basically the Yokohama Gundam with additional armor pieces. Either they are separate pieces that you can install yourself, or they are already hard installed onto the figure. At 30,000 yen, it is not that far from the Yokohama Gundam's original price point of 22,000 yen from 2020. So I imagine the additional armor pieces will be the only difference in the package. In other words, I do not expect the glass feather weapon system to be included in this package. Last week was a slower week for news update because a lot of the headlines were centered around re-releases and the Expo 2025 Pavilion Gundam. Let's summarize it here quickly. There were a couple of Shokugan aka Candy Toys releases for the Expo 2025 Gundam. And outside of that, other notable news were announcements of re-releases like the Perfect Grade Millennium Falcon, Evolution Toy Drill Spacer, Revoltech Attack Titan, etc. If you had initially missed out on these, you have a second chance to pick them up again. And finally, we have the GFF Metal Composite Wing Gundam Zero Rebellion from Super Robot Wars DD. It stands at 18 centimeters tall with an unforgettable, or maybe forgettable paint scheme. I think you either like it or you hate it. I like the guns. I like the trident or lance thing, or whatever this is. And also like the shape of the transformation. It is a Tamashii web exclusive, so it will set you back somewhere in the neighborhood of 50,000 yen if you're outside of Japan. I'm so glad that we have something new and exciting to talk about. Hopefully, we'll have even more news next week. I hope to see you again soon. Please like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.